repairing those refrigerators. My niece is moving into BU today, into the dorms. Very exciting time, but there are a couple of things that kids can do to save big bucks.
Books are one of the biggest expenses for students. Dean Tsouvalas of StudentAdvisor.com says buying new textbooks should be a last resort.
If you can have a couple of friends that you could share the book with, that's the ideal. But if not, there's some great new services. The first thing you need to do is search for the book online. Searching for books online will save you at least 40% off the top of the bat. Book rentals have become very popular. It just gets mailed to you at the beginning of the semester with a return envelope, so you don't even have to think about sending it back, and it doesn't cost you anything. You just plop it in the envelope.
The best case scenario is to actually break even.
Buy it cheap at a discount, and then sell it back to the bookstore, and potentially you can make some money.
You can. That's what this college senior did.
My school runs a program where they'll buy the book back for half the price they sell it to you, but they don't really check if you actually bought the book from them to begin with. So I'll go on half.com and buy my books there, and then sell them back to the school for sometimes a little more than I bought at half.com.
See if there are any Facebook class groups at your school where kids post the books they're buying and selling. You can score some deals there. Used isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Worst case scenario, you have a couple pages torn or highlighter and like notes on the side, but a lot of times that's almost to your benefit because people highlight like really important passages, and all of a sudden you got someone who already did all the work for you.
And college students, beware, your coffee cravings could take a chunk out of your cash flow.
If you just had your own coffee maker, you can save up to $2,000 over the course of your 4 years. Coffee is incredibly expensive, and yes, there's a social element to it, but it doesn't mean you can't reuse a coffee cup that has whatever brand you want on it and you can still fit in.
He's not exaggerating. Kelsey, a college junior, recently added up her coffee and cupcake spending during the spring semester. It was about $140 a month.
It's disgusting. It's honestly disgusting. I'll admit it myself. I'm not proud of it. So I'm thinking of maybe stealing my parents' Keurig and their little 99-cent pouches and just using those.
Bring the coffee maker, but skip the expensive computer printer.
Now colleges offer plenty of options for you so that you can either print in your library, or the other reality is most papers are submitted via email.
How about that? Making money on the books and spending $140 a month on coffee and cupcakes? Very interesting stuff, though. So you can save some money. And Dean also had another tip. A lot of schools, if you don't have time for a job or you want to, you have a heavy work schedule, a lot of colleges, Kelsey does